Hey, let's talk a little bit about since we brought it up and or I guess you brought it up, training. You know, a couple of weeks ago we did a show here and then again on your party for the 50 years of Flair, you posted something like I'll never retire. And I guess what we talked about a few weeks ago was you saying, "Oh man, Ricky's going to wrestle again. I'm jealous." So now there's been all these reports. Oh, he's been going to Lincoln, as if you were going to Lincoln, Nebraska. You were going to Lakeland to train with Rob's guy. As you said, you just wanted to be in shape, but there's a whole
Land of Lakes.
there's a whole bunch of folks who believe, oh no, Rick's getting ready to wrestle again. What are your immediate wrestling plans, Rick?
None.
Isn't that crazy? Why? I don't know how it just keeps taking
Because
off.
I can't. The minute I say it inspires me to want to do it again.
They think you're doing it.
Yeah, it's not that I couldn't. I absolutely do. I will stand by this. I wish I hadn't said. I wish I hadn't said it was my last match, and I don't want to disappoint a bunch of fans by doing it again. But I got myself into good shape, and then I made one drastic, what turned out to be drastic mistake by not hydrating. But I feel great. I feel like as long as you're healthy and you want to do it, you should do what you want to do when you get to my age. I mean, we're always limiting ourselves to what things. I feel like we limit ourselves to what people think we should be doing sometimes, as opposed to what we're doing.
I get that.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, that's a good.
And I think maybe me wrestling in Nashville inspired Ricky to do it. He said, "What the hell? I can do that for sure."
Right.
And probably better. And he probably will. He'll look better. He always has, always will.
So, Rick, let's talk about 50 years of Flair, man. There's not a lot of people who can say that they've had the career that you've had, just 5 decades in anything, beyond wrestling into the pop culture sphere. But a lot of people have said over the years that you were the number 3 prospect in that initial training camp. Had you heard that? And if so, who did they think would be a bigger star than you out of that group? Maybe Ken Patera?
Ken Patera and I imagine Greg.
Wow. I mean, I guess that makes sense when you look at the history and legacy of Vern, but boy, nobody saw this coming. And
what's funny is because Ken, Ken he won a bronze medal. He'd been declared the world's strongest man, which he was at that point in time. Today, his records are still aren't broken.
Right.
The stuff Ken can do. You know what I mean? I'll call him when I'm up there with Rob training and ask him what he thinks about it. He did stuff people still can't do. Yeah. And he laughs at it, you know what I mean? He's got a good attitude, man. I mean, Ken has both knees replaced, both hips replaced, both shoulders replaced. I mean, he paid the price for all those years of weightlifting. And now Greg's got terrible back. He's got several operations, and Jim's knees are gone. And I'm walking around, battery last night, American Social tomorrow. Who knows? Phoenix, Arizona. If I make it Thursday with Mike again and Mark Wahlberg Friday in Vegas. I finally saw the card for Ricky's match. I just hope that he, like I think I hope it'll probably be really good. Wonder who the third guy will be. There's a mystery partner, right?
There's a mystery partner, and a lot of folks online are saying, "Oh, Rick's already telling everybody he's not really retired and he'll never retire. It's Rick."
Oh no! I wish it was. No, it's funny. Even though things didn't work out perfectly, it motivated me to really get back in shape, and that's the key thing. And I'll be honest with you, I missed all that time that you and I and Megan and everybody had together. That was we were seeing each other every couple of weeks.